If you can't pay back your loan because your job doesn't pay enough, you don't have the right job or the right education. A Rasmussen poll found that only 21% of adults think the federal government should forgive the nearly $1 trillion in loans it made or guaranteed to help students pay for a college education. But how far away can a movement for a complete government bailout of student loans be? And once initiated, or led by Obama, who thinks that Congress will stand in the way? Who would want to be painted as anti-education? Senator Lamar Alexander, former Secretary of Education, told National Review that President Obama's new policies on the federal student loan program were a Soviet-style takeover, truly brazen and the most underreported big Washington takeover in the history of the nation. Up to now, 15 out of 19 million student loans were private loans, backed by the government. Now we're going to borrow $500 billion from China to pay for billions in new loans. Not only will this add to the debt, but in the middle of a recession, this will throw 31,000 Americans working at community banks and non-profit lenders out of work. Or, as the Wall Street editorial board put it, the U.S. Department of Education wants to be the exclusive banker to America's college students. There is no way back. Once government has absolved loans and artificially pushed down interest rates, there is no politician on earth who will run to raise rates and make higher education more expensive. And if they did, they probably wouldn't be elected anyway. In effect, we are in the process of transforming the system into something that resembles public schools. One system for the masses and a private system for those who can afford it. Transforming college into a guaranteed dependency program, because soon enough we'll be forgiving loans as we forgive mortgages so that someone else pays for them only ensures that millions of young people will earn degrees that don't correspond to productive and prosperous private sector jobs. In the process, it will boost America's already massive debt. It also means that the government will increase its influence over private schools, making them ever more dependent on subsidies, grants, and loans. That's just the way progressives like it. No worries, we've got you, and you and you and you and you covered. When the end finally comes, when reliance on government finally outstrips private sector prosperity, a terrible choice will confront us. Either we slash the government on which we've become dependent, an unlikely scenario, or we accept a grimmer future of limited expectations. It appears that many Americans have already made that choice. A recent Rasmussen Reports poll found that a mere 14% of American adults believe today's children will enjoy a better life than their parents did, an all-time low for that question. Americans are increasingly skeptical about the American dream. Only 28% believe that anyone can work hard and get rich in the United States.
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.